Hello, this is my third video dealing with non-material culture, this one focusing on beliefs and expressive culture. Many values reflect our beliefs about the nature of the world. These comprise our beliefs about the physical, metaphysical, and social aspects of our existence. Beliefs about the physical world range from everyday observances of seasonal changes in the farming year, winter is coming, for example, to conceptions of the nature of the earth and the cosmos. Metaphysical beliefs concern our views of the non-physical world, including whether or not God or gods, spirits, spiritual forces, witches, an afterlife, and ghosts exist. Social beliefs include all aspects of our views about the human species and social relationships. These include whether or not we believe there is a single human race or different races, and whether or not there are inherent differences between people of different genders, castes, and social classes. They also include our views about what constitutes social justice, why some people are richer and more fortunate than others, and the degree to which we are responsible for our own actions. Some systems of belief are far more systematic intellectually than others, as in the contrast between systems of organized religion, philosophy, and science, and relatively unsystematic forms of popular folk belief. At a societal level, there have been a number of historical transitions from one belief system to another, as in the expansion of the various world religions and the resultant marginalization of various pre-existing folk traditions, and again the rise of modern science at the expense of earlier ideas rooted in religion and magic. These transitions are rarely complete, with earlier beliefs surviving in various forms, or sometimes syncretized with their successor, as in many parts of Southeast Asia, where earlier animistic or so-called animistic folk traditions coexist with official religions. Again, despite the enormous influence of modern science, many people have little knowledge of scientific thinking or discoveries, and may even reject them. There are also a number of instances of a conflictual divide between two separate belief systems, as between the Catholic and Protestant worldviews in early modern Europe, and between secular liberals and conservative Christians in the contemporary United States. Like our norms and values, our beliefs are social products, and most of us rarely question them. We grow up in a particular society and assume that the beliefs that prevail in that society are the normal ones, and alternative systems of belief are ignorant or foolish or even evil. Indeed, many people regard their own major beliefs as an unchallengeable reality, and can react angrily when others disagree with them. Skeptics are relatively rare and can face powerful opposition when they challenge a society's prevailing beliefs. Thus, real social pressures combine with the processes of socialization to ensure a considerable degree of conformity of belief in many societies. Now let's turn to expressive culture. This refers to a wide variety of activities and cultural products which we may enjoy for their own sake rather than as a means to an end. It includes art, music, dance, literature, theatre and storytelling, film, jokes, games, and other forms of play. It can be very personal, as in the stereotype of the solitary artist or poet creating their work, but it is normally defined by social groups. In Western and some other societies, there is a long-standing distinction between the high culture, appreciated by the social and educated elites, and the popular culture of the masses, with the divide between the two often serving as a major social marker. Some of those on each side of the divide deriding the other group, either because of their alleged lack of cultural graces or their cultural pretensions. This division can be expressed not only by attendance at particular cultural events, art exhibitions, recitals of classical music, music hall, pop concerts, but also by the individual's choice of music and television entertainment. Sometimes those who aspire to higher social status will fake an interest in opera, ballet, or other expressions of high culture in order to gain social acceptance, or at least ensure that their children attend music or dance classes to increase their chances of upward social mobility. By contrast, populist politicians may fake an interest in popular culture, pretending to like a particular football team, for example, and disguise their own enjoyment of high culture in order to increase their chances of election. A society's high culture can also serve as a barrier against those from other societies, as with those Europeans who deride Americans for their alleged popularism and lack of high culture. Tastes in expressive culture now vary widely, as exemplified by the great array of different genres of Western popular music, each with its own devoted fans, and in some cases the basis for subcultural allegiances and divisions, as in the divide portrayed in the now ancient Blues Brothers movies in 1980 and 2000, between those who are devoted to the blues and those who follow other styles of American music, such as country and western. Again, contemporary Western art has been marked by a series of major shifts, as those artists who have seen themselves as the avant-garde have deliberately challenged traditional art forms. Technology has also come to play a major role in contemporary culture, not just in the forms of media in which expressive culture may be available, radio, television, gramophone records, DVDs, personal music systems, the internet, and so on, but also in such developments as the computer and online gaming. It is of note that up until the late 19th century and the invention of the gramophone, participation in all forms of cultural expression required personal attendance, unmediated by any mechanical or electronic media. The desire for personal participation, however, is often still strong, as with those fans who travel sometimes long distances to attend concerts by their favorite musicians, even though they could listen to the music more conveniently in their own homes electronically. Again, particularly in the United States, there are fan conventions for those who want to see their favorite television actors in person or dress up in the style of their characters. Thus, we have, for example, Star Wars conventions in which people dress up. So, thank you for listening, and thank you in particular to my patrons, Ian Phelan and Tricia Williams. If you like these videos, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. I'll try to answer any questions you may have, either via Patreon or in a future video. Those who want to support the development of the channel can do so through Patreon or PayPal. I'll give details below the video. You can click the like button so that I can get an idea of which videos are of greatest interest to viewers. Have a good day.